another soap storyline. So for 25 years, obviously, Sue played the iconic Eileen Grimshaw. During her time on the cobbles, she had 13 failed romances. Unlucky for some.
We don't judge. We don't judge.
And who could forget her legendary rivalry with Gail Platt? The fight on the street. We loved it. It was enough drama to last a lifetime.
I'm not most people.
You're destroying the best thing you had going for you, and all for some cheap tart like Slack Alice across the road.
Half rice, half chips, is that what you're saying?
Go on, Gail. You're a murderer. That is not a gift.
List all Gail's previous husbands in order of height.
Martin has to be the tallest, surely.
How do you work that one out?
Well, because he's the only one who's still above ground.
Oh, Eileen, honestly, please.
And the rest of them are all 6 foot under.
Oh, so good. Oh, wonderful memories, wonderful memories. Obviously, then, no surprise after that Eileen then upped sticks and she went with her son Jason to pastures new in Thailand. And then that got us talking this morning about, you know, starting fresh, starting anew. Have you ever had to recreate yourself? Obviously, you've left Corrie, so that was a big moment. Just in your life, in your career, whether it's job or not, just reinvention, starting new things.
I'm a big believer in that. I know I'm going to be I see myself as an eternal student in life, that I'm always want to learn something new and experience something new. And, you know, it's like one of the big things was coming out of Corrie because it was time for something new. And I think a lot of us, we can get stuck and get scared and think, oh, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not brave enough. You're very brave, people have said to me doing that. And I think we forget bravery isn't something that you just have. It's a muscle, and it's a muscle we need to flex. And we start that by doing tiny little things like making that phone call to think about that evening class that's on this week, or just get outside of our comfort zone, because I really think that's important, to get out your comfort zone. And because we do get stuck in our roles, don't we?
I would definitely. I mean, I think all the career changes I've had have not been by choice. They are programmes that I've lost, new programme controllers come in, programmes get scrapped, whatever. So whenever I get very comfortable in situations where I go, I like this, I'm quite good at this, I know what I'm doing, I know my colleagues, this is nice, and then rug pulled. But as I've got older, I realise that those rug pulls were growth for me as well. And I look back and think, actually, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have ended up doing that. And as I've got older, it's confidence that's come with age, really.
Yeah, I always say that's the young ones at work, and I always say, you know, a bit as being in the soap opera, nothing is forever. Never get too settled, because, you know, you need that ambition, you need that fire in your belly to go, do you know what, there will be other opportunities, and be scared, you know. And we spoke this morning, which I love, as we get older as women, you know, I think to reinvent yourself is really good. I mean, look at Denise Wells. She, every single day, I look at pictures of Denise and I go, go on, girl, you look sensational. And do you know what I love about it? You can see how much she's enjoying it, you know, and you can do a Benjamin Button, you know, you can kind of keep going, I want to try that out. And, you know, if you get it wrong, so what? But at least you're having a go at being the person you want to be now. I know when I gave up drinking, you know, that was a real trampoline for me to go, this is hard. I've got to go to a party where everyone's drinking apart from me. And I felt like the odd one out. But as time gone on, it's now I'm part of the group again. It's great.
And Brenda, you're always doing new things. When you think of your, I hate the word journey, but you know what I mean, from working in finance and things, and then X Factor and West End musicals, running a, you know, enormous charity in honour of your memory of your son. I mean, you have so many things, different things you do.
Yeah, but I you know, I look at when we were talking this morning, something that I really look at reinventing, or, you know, a way that I've moved on and reinvented myself, which a lot of people don't probably think about, is when they're moving home. And I've moved home 3 times, like, in the last 5-6 years, you know, and each time that I move from somewhere, you leave something behind, and I feel that I've left something behind, whether that's good memories, bad memories, whatever, or even furniture or clothes. You know,
You do see it as a fresh start.
And I do. And you know, moving to from that place to the second place, we moved from there because of what happened with Jamal, and now we've moved here, and it's like bringing a new, fresh beginning. And it is, as you say, I think everything that happens there, it makes you into the person that you are. And you know, each time I moved, that's where I picked up my gardening, for example. And you know, I always look at the gardening and use it as the garden's growing, and I'm growing with the garden, and I'm growing with the plants, and I'm.
And I mentioned there that you said you don't like the people saying you're brave.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm brave. This is my life. You know, what happened to me from an early age with mum and dad, it's my life, and you have to kind of use that in a positive way. So I don't see it as brave. It's just what I have to do.
Yeah.
There's no other option.
Resilience, I like to call it. You know, people think, well, you're so brave. You're just resilient.
Yeah.
And a lot of time people think, they say, oh, I couldn't start from scratch. But you have to remember, you're not starting from scratch.
Yeah.
No.
You've accumulated so many talents, so many skills. You know what you tolerate, you know what you can't tolerate.
Yeah.
You know, you have so much to bring.
I love that bravery is a muscle. We just have to flex it.
Yes.
Gonna keep that.
Flex it.
Go on, flex, Brenda. Go on. OK.